Welcome to another Kill Outdoors video. I'm pretty excited today because I'm doing a video that I've been meaning to do for a long time. I've gone on YouTube, I've gone on Google, whatever search engine, and I've never seen any videos on how to set lines for burbot. They have lots of different names: burbot, lingcod, lawyer, eel pout, poor man's lobster. They're kind of like the fish of all names, but anyway, they're weird looking fish, taste really good. You'll see that later on. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make the set lines, set them. So I'm going to start by showing you what it's going to look like. So basically it's going to be your weight on the bottom of the lake, and I'm setting it in about 50-60 feet of water usually. So your weight, and then it's going to go up to your line, which is then going to go to a treble or a three-way swivel, which is then going to go to your hook with either a fish head or some fish guts or something like that. And then the other side of your three-way swivel is going to be up to the surface to your buoy, so that you go grab your buoy and you just pull up the whole setup, and hopefully you have a fish. So I'm going to be showing you what you need now. First step is you're going to need a buoy. So like I said, this is just going to help you find the rig. Pretty much the only thing is that it needs to float. So it's either a buoy, a milk jug, some kind of just flotation device, a piece of foam, noodle, something like that. So anything goes. The next step is you're going to need a weight. So for myself, I like to use 14-ounce weights. And really, you don't want them too heavy because they'll get stuck in the mud or in the rocks, and you'll try and lift them up and end up snapping your line, lose the whole rig. So 14 ounces is a pretty good way to go. Next, you're going to need your hook. So Burbot Hooks, they're big. You can go to your nearest tackle store or something like that and just ask for set line hooks, and they'll give you the right size hooks. There is a minimum size, so check the regulations and maybe measure them before you go out. Next, you're going to need fishing line. So I have 15-pound test and 25-pound test, and the reason I have different ones is my 15-pound test is going to be going from my buoy to the three-way swivel to my weight, and then my 25 is going to be from the three-way swivel to my hook, because the fish will be on there likely for most of the night and it's going to be frayed. So you need some thick line. So now we're going to make it. Making it's actually pretty straightforward once you get the basics of it. So we're just going to take my 15-pound test here and my 14-ounce weight, and we're going to do a little fisherman's knot. Not too complicated. Just really double check that all your knots are sturdy, right? Nice and sturdy, it's not going anywhere. Alright, now that we have that, we are going to do the next step. Alright, so now that we have our weight tied on, the depth doesn't matter really too much, or the height of your three-way swivel. So I'd say from the ground to your belly button. That's probably a good depth. Right there. Okay. So now we're going to grab my knife and make a cut. Alright, now we're going to move the line out of the way. Less confusion. Find my swivels here. Today I don't have a three-way swivel, so I'll be showing you another cheaper alternative. We're just going to snap swivels together. So now we have our swivel. We're going to do fisherman's knot quickly. Nope. Alright. This might be a bit of a boring section. Okay. Knot's good. So now we just have our weight, good chunk of line there, going to a swivel. So now we are going to tie the swivel back on to our main line. As so. Okay. The other step when setting these lines is, I mean, you can use different kinds of bait, but for me, I find that fish guts work the best. So just maybe go fishing that day, and instead of hucking the guts everywhere, just keep them, and then there we go. Alright, nice strong line. So now we have the weight going to our swivel and back to our main line. Now what we're going to do is we are going to take the second swivel and we are going to tie this to some 25-pound test. And as I said, this is important. I've lost lingcod on 25-pound tests.
Alright, I got the weight for you.
No! No!
Did you lose it?
Yep.
That was
No.
Oh yeah, we got one. We got one. Yep, we got one.
And a log.
We got one, all right.
No! Oh, it just got off. Just like, they'll just fray it all night long. Okay, so here's where it gets a bit more important. This needs to be longer than the distance from your weight to your swivel because your bait needs to be sitting on the bottom. So, that's probably about good there. Make a cut. Alright, now we're going to tie the section line to the hook. Another thing you'll notice with these hooks is there's no catch and release. So just make sure that you're sure you want to keep the burbot and you like them, the taste of them, stuff like that, just because they will swallow them like straight into their stomach and you're not going to get them out without gutting them, or at least harming them. So just another tip. Alright, that's set sturdy. Now this is going back onto the second swivel. So now we tie this to the swivel. Like so. So now we have our hook here, our swivel here, and we are going to attach this to this swivel. So we have the weight, this swivel main line, and we're going to take the swivel that's tied to our fish hook, and we're just going to clip that onto one of the eyelets of the swivel. There we go. So now you can see that we have the weight, our makeshift three-way, and our hook. So we're going to put this aside and roll it back up. Now, oftentimes they'll get tangled if you try and wrap them around the buoy or something. So I'm going to wrap this up, and then we're going to get on the water, and we're going to tie it to the buoy when we get out there. Alright. Let's go set it. We got our guts. And we got our weight there. So we're gonna try dropping her down again. See if that'll hit bottom. Yep. We're on bottom now. Alright. That's your set line right there for you guys. Hey guys, morning time. We've got 3 lines that have been out all night long. So we're gonna check these now. I'm pretty excited. I always get excited when I check the lines. So basically we're just gonna go up, grab the buoy, and then we're gonna slowly pull it out of the mud, and then we're gonna hopefully have a fish. Okay, so now we're just going to slowly pull it up out of the mud. We might have one. Can't tell. No guys, we don't have one, unfortunately. That's a bummer. Looks like something's been chewing on it though. So we're just gonna pop our bait back in the water and go check the next one.
Burbot.
Alright guys.
You got it? And miss it.
Yep.
Oh, you got it?
Okay, so we're gonna start pulling it up. Yep, we got something.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, we got one. Oh, it's a good one too.
No way.
Yeah, I can feel her. All right, guys. Yep, she's fighting all right.
Yeah, I can see it.
She's coming up.
What's a baby? Oh!
I don't know how to do that.
How do they make that squeaking sound?
All right, we got
It's
it.
a baby. Oh, hello.
All right, guys.
Woo! Nothing. That's a nice.
That's
Okay, let's hold
one
it up.
burbot.
Ooh, nice.
Pretty slimy fish. We're gonna dispatch this guy and go check the next one. Grab our set line here.
Feel anything?
Start lifting. I'm not sure yet. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Nice so. Oh. Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Hey guys, this is fighting good. So it's either fresh or it's big. Oh, 2 for 2, buddy. We got 25-pound test, so don't really have to worry about this snapping. Oh, oh, oh.
See it?
Guys, it's
Yeah, I can see it.
big.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Jeez.
That's a big burbot.
Okay, get it.
All right, guys. That is
got
a
it?
big one. Hang on. Hang on.
Nice. That's a big chunky.
We're just gonna grab it in the gill here. Careful with the hook ourselves. Whoa. All right,
I got the weight.